Let's hit the button. It's still tasty though. Alright, YouTube. The tube of you is now live. Alright, there we go. Did you guys see that they announced the stuff for the Easter event? It's pretty cute. It's anybody have your full set of gear. Alright, where are we? Think I'm gonna make Uncrafted for the rest of your classes and just vibe with long-term grinds instead of trying Savage. That'd be fine. I mean, I think that's generally what I've done, Ali. Like, not for every class, but the classes that I do play, like I'll make my tank set, I'll make a DPS set, I'll make a healer set just because I heal during hunts. And it's nice to have that, at least that entry-level power, right? To be able to, you know what? Bust up maps, bust up the hunts, bust up whatever, you know, alliance raid when we get the alliance raid at 7.3. And then obviously if you do want to try Savage, basically at least play one class of each role anyways. Yeah. And so if you do want to go entry level into Savage, you have the gear for it anyway, so why not, right? And then we'll get the 750 gear in 7.3 sometime in July. So, you know, the power just increases for us to be able to do the things that we do. You can log on, give me a few minutes. Yeah, no worries. Oh no, the legacy mark is starting to gain sentience and power of the void. You know what? I'm okay with the void having my legacy mark. They deserve it. All right, where are we? All right, where are we? Come. I read that as Comel. I was like, Comel? I haven't talked to Comel since I was in high school. I think I just need to make your pants. I got your pants. It's a 90-second macro. Healing. There we go. Macro. Where is thing? Hello, it's me. We're in the mist? Yeah, no, it's a little foggy, but not too bad. And this is me not trying to grief. Machinist is your comfy class. No, look, listen, Ali, I held down Machinist for an entire expansion of Shadowbringers. Bless my entire community. Granted, they used to carry me anyway, but I enjoy Machinist. Machinist is fun. It plays well. I don't know whomst at Square Enix has it in for Machinist, but I enjoy Machinist. It plays well. I mean, and I switched over to Dancer because about most of the way through it, because Dancer was fun. Dancer was amenable to what I was trying to do. I didn't like the how proc heavy it was. All right, Wondrous Tales. Who wants to do their Wondrous Tales? Whomst needs tails? I forgot to loot main Machinist. Yeah, I did it for a while because again I couldn't keep up with Black Mage, so I just dropped that shit, and then it was sad times. Sad times. You'll weekly my stuff. Don't you threaten me with a good time. Alright. Where'd you about to go? Where'd you about to go? Anybody's literally right in front of me. I believe you said everything, including weapon, only one ring was the request of Sage gear. The Sage. That's not, fuck, wrong button. Nailed it. There you go. You swapped to Dancer when Machinist got nerfed into the ground and left Max all alone. To a certain extent, but I still played it in stuff like maps because it was easier to AoE. Because I enjoyed Dancer, but I didn't really like my stay there either because it just felt it felt underpowered, if you know what I mean. The dependency on getting procs just didn't sit well with me. I didn't like there were times where like, haha, everything's going, let's fucking go. What did you call me? You heard me. You heard me. But to be fair, it was babosito, not baboso, because we're not going that hard. It's still in the morning. Mira, buenos dias. Just a little term of endearment. You play whatever you're vibing with. Exactly. Exactly. Don't listen to raiders. You don't have to min-max everything. Get your gear. Eat some food. We did Unreal nights to Derida's cookies. They're gathering food. Granted, we can't do that for Suzaku, but that's when you get to another level of content, right? When you get to... We had a Machinist in Unreal last night, so they didn't entirely... See, yeah, absolutely. It just sucks hearing that people that I hang with told me they'd lock out Machinists no matter what, despite... That's fucked up, Ali. That's jacked up. That is, you know what? That's fucking gross, dude. Listen, mira, Iggy, all the homies here, we've been playing together for years. And it's always been about just vibing together. But there was that one time when Iggy tried to call me out in Sephiroth Unreal because my DPS wasn't high, but we were synced down, so he didn't see that my DPS was on par with everybody else. Not that I remember things like that. Not that I would, retain that information 3 years later about this one time. You did only a little bit. Only a little bit. You were like, hey, ¿qué onda? I was like, I'm trying my best, and I just trolled some more. I just trolled some more. Sephiroth kept killing us, and Solu kept dancing. Yeah, no, it's fine. Mira. Between us, ya sabes, we good. We good. I need that check, right, to make sure that I'm coming along and doing my part. Because as a streamer, I mean, like I said, ya sabes. Sephiroth was a bad time. I was grasping. No, Sephiroth was a bad time. The thing is, Machinist is still doable and playable and savage, and anyone who says otherwise is stupid. Bottom line, right there. Week 1, World First Racing, maybe. You're not going to bring it, but people have and still do. Yeah, you can clear everything with everything. Let me go back to Machinist. I'll fucking do it. Are Max and I both going to go back to Machinist? By the way, look at these Fruit Legends over here with these weapons. That staff is... First of all, I'm trying to focus on the staff as them, but Rose... Oh, here we go. Let me focus. There we go. We got this. These Fruit weapons are fantastic. I can now focus on the weapons, not, literally... Booty. Booty. I don't play Savage, but shouldn't people care more about how people play a job? Yes, 100%. I've played with people of all varying styles and gear levels, and what it comes down to is, can the person competently and play the game? And if I'm being honest with you, my first check for all the stuff that I do through EX trials, current ones apparently, my number one important stat above everything else is the vibe. Does this person match the vibe? Enjoy your dinner, Rosa. Have a good time, and we'll talk to you later on. That is, if it's a friend group, if it's my Unreal group and all that, step 1, vibe check. And every single person that's in my Unreal group meets the vibe check. So that's step one, but I get it. Some people take it way too seriously. Some people, that's the vibe right there, actually, Ali. If the vibe is one particular emo, it's that one right there. Except thinking, no, you weren't being serious. Like you were going down the list of why we're getting messed up, and that's absolutely one of the things you have to check, right? Okay, what if I'm playing something wrong? I want to be corrected. It is one of my better features is that I am 100% on board with being corrected. You better be right though. you best be right about what you're trying to correct, because if you're not, I'm never gonna shut up. Like I'm not gonna counter, but I'm just never gonna shut up. Just patched in? Bullshit, but I adjust to it. That's just me making excuses. I adjust. I accept the correction. I mean, I get wanting a certain comp, such as caster, physical range, melee, and whatnot, but I don't think it should matter which specific job. No. If they're going into that category and they want that category specifically, then you're within the category, right? This is the stipulation that they're putting in. I understand where that sort of angle comes from, Ali. I just disagree with it entirely. I don't think it's their money. They can play the game however they want. But yeah. You have to be mean to deep freeze to pass the vibe check. Alright, is it just me and Azim? Or whom else wants to do Wondrous Tales? I still need stuff from last week. I'm just here to kill things for people. Hola Ray, buenos dias. This is last week's book. I did mine on Tuesday. No, you good. You can apologize. You might be sleeping. Yeah, I mean, I need a Delta Scape easy. I'm at Banana Bezos. Crystalline Conflict doesn't pop because I have to go over to Crystal. Hey, Azim, you want to do a quick Great Hunt? I'm not slept. Log. No, Max, get your rest. Go sleep. Fuck off. Go rest. Let's go. Okay, órale. Yeah, the same book as Azim. Gotcha. I sent Brady like 12 messages in a row. Yeah, I saw that. The overnight. Look, this an inspiration struck, Max. You gotta write it down. You did the right thing. You gotta write it down. Pathfinder. We're big Pathfinder fans. Max is part of the Saturday group. I'm part of the Sunday group, and we're in the same world. We've somehow managed to not run face first into each other. You want to play more Pathfinder 2e? It's very good. It's very good. I enjoy that a lot. What level is this trial? Where what the fuck? Where did Paul go? And then when me and Solu meet, we're gonna oil Russell's true. So here's the question: are we gonna oil ourselves? Are we gonna oil each other? Do we have attendants that will oil us for us? I haven't written down the lower details. Will the Empress and the President come out, and we all of just the Great Hunt too? Orale, let's go fuck it up. One of our dear friends, Elk Crossing, has a homebrew world, and he invited us all into it, and we've been fleshing it out. We've been adding more and more lore to it. The Great Hunt. Now, also, I mean, he can only fit so many people in a Pathfinder group, right? When you get to a point where the groups already existed before you were with us, Azim, unfortunately. 5 jobs left to level. Nice, Ray. Getting there. Elk's gonna hate me for the amount of shit you're writing down. No, he welcomes it. He wants it. He welcomes it. Beta, you should get on Beta, Azim, because Beta was thinking of doing a Star Wars themed tabletop RPG deal. Starfinder? I'm not sure what it's called. Hey, no chest? Poor Azim. Azim just wants her mount. Monk, Ninja. Oh no, Sam, Viper, and Machinist. That's gonna be work. I also want to try Starfinder 2E. So, I mean, that might be what Beta was talking about. I'm not sure though. You heard it improves so much. What is Starfinder? Is it just, I mean, I know it's a tabletop RPG. Is it just in the same vein, just different setting, set in space and whatnot? That's blocking that. That shouldn't be blocking that. Pathfinder but space. That sounds so good. Where is Beta? How come Beta needs to write this up right now? I will, can I be a space paladin? Can I be a space paladin? Beta is working, it's true. Beta's got a lot of work. A spaladin? Indeed. Probably working or cutting another finger. Is he working on cutting another finger? You're just turning yourself into a Starfinder anyway? I mean, why not? Given the chance, I'd put my 14 character in a Starfinder 2E game. Catboy with gun. Works out. Do you have the flamethrower as well? But this time, instead of being, you know, Final Fantasy XIV's flamethrower, your flamethrower actually does stuff. Like, it actually does damage. Like, just... I'm so upset, Ali. In the newest dungeon, they put machinist mobs in there. And I got blasted with the flamethrower. This very skill I have mocked as a machinist main for years, just right to the fucking face, just blasted. All right, let me see. Obviously, if you don't want to do thingy, you're more than welcome to not do it. Orale. I want to see Dark Paladin, White Mage asked, Viper, Pictomancer, Dancer, and Machinist for your Unreal clear. Okay. All right. I mean, I think honestly, Iggy, at this point, it's just a matter of getting down the fight and being able to find our windows, right? And being able to play it right. So, speaking of flamethrowers, did you see one of the planets in Helldivers has the Eagle Storm, Jetpack Brigade, Incineration Core, and we went into the Incineration Core, a planet that had that max. I was getting one shot. I was forced to change my armor. They have fire shotguns. Fire shotguns. Your cheeks were all the way out. I mean, that's just a day that ends with the letter Y, right? Franco, do you need your winter sales on this one or Rating Way? Where is winter sales Tuesday? So let's see. Delta Escape, Binding Coil. Sanders said yes and no. I missed the other reply. Not really. Okay. You're just here to hang. So put you in. Gotcha. Like 3 minutes later. I'm sorry, Sander. But you have the same book as Asm. Let's see. You're on Asm now and not Row, so... Zervin, say to you, Emerald. I mean, I don't think we're doing Emerald today, but we can try some of these for sure. Get into the Zervan. Let me see what else we have. Sander also has, I mean, same book. Nidhogg. We also need to do, well, several of you need to do, I'm going to spell it out. That way I don't actually say the thing. B-I-S-M-A-R-C-K. Emma Frost is a new next year from our rivals. Who's Emma Frost? Whomst? Yeah, I'm reading the Asm book, not the Row book. Introduced Solo to the Incinerator Core. Yeah, they sucked. There was... The fire shotguns were the worst. In Gunnar terms... I understood that entire sentence and I'm very upset by that, Max. I'm upset that I understood exactly what every single fucking word of that sentence meant. What does that mean about us? Is there either I do not know any Bismarck or I cannot spell? No, look, listen, it's just that's how you determine what the best gear is, Ururi. You get the BIS mark. Yep. ESL. It's a nice little restaurant and okay, stop talking over yourself. We did it. We're so powerful. Who the fuck is Mark and how is he Bissell? How is he be? We need, look, Franco, you need to join a world first group and your raid group is just called Mark. Like just go all in on. I'm so sorry. This is because like I don't need this. It's the other 3 folks in the group. Oh, stretch it out. I've started lifting weights again more consistently, and my joints hurt less now because of that. That's kind of weird. That's not normally how that works. Am I doing Bismarck? Don't worry about it, Franco. Also, I'm trying to get Elk. Elk is gonna try and get into a group first for repo, because the homie should come and hang. Solu, are you stealing Cannoli's votes? No, why would I be stealing Cannoli's votes? Why would I do such a thing? You miss fighting Varsity. His fight had really good music. Hola, Brady. Look, oh wait, are you doing wizard shit right now? Brady, I didn't know you were going to be on mic last night, and it sort of threw me off when you kept telling me to SHHH. I was like, what does it mean? Is this suspicion? No, I keep the votes very, very clean because that is what people want. And if it's my own bullshit, then, you know, I'd mess with it. But as it stands, when it's other people's investment in time and money, I don't fuck with that. You think that was you? Oh, somebody else tell me to shut the fuck up? I could. So the thing is, unless you're looking at the person, it's kind of hard for me to tell who it is. That was that. Frank, I'm not sure if I said it, but I accepted your friend invite last night. Wait, you guys are finally friends on Discord? I can't believe Max was denying friendship for all this time. Been playing 14 for 4 years now, and I did not provoke her. I did not. Oh, hi, Bismarck. Pinche Bismarck. You were crying last night when Brady said okie dokie and got shot. I was already dead, so I was just watching that. That dude, he had us all cornered with that gun. Rosa has the game as well, so I was supposed to get her in last night, but next group we're gonna get her in there to play and do the thing with us and get some of that repo goodness in. So we got a bunch of folks that have the game, so we'll do our best to get folks in there and have funsies. We need to get the mod that lets you invite more people. Yeah, Franco has a mod list. Franco has a mod list that once he finishes the mod list, we will redistribute it. And then if you want to play, you must have the mods. That's fine, Zeds. We worked it out. And there will be more games because Repo is a hell of a lot of fun. Player count mod for sure? Yeah. No, absolutely. That way we can smash more things into Azim's face as a group. I need to test it all together to make sure it doesn't crash. Yeah, no, that, I mean, look, listen, 6 is a very limiting number. That's some EverQuest shit right there. So having more bodies and all that, and being able to join whenever instead of having to drop out is only a good thing. So we'll work on that. Give us 40. I don't think we want 40. I don't think we. You know what? 10 might be nice. Make it like Barrow Trauma. We did it. We survived. We prevailed upon the way out. 42. You don't even know 40 people. I know like 40 people, but I would have only like 5 of them would come along. All right, let's go look at the list. What else do we need? With 40, we might be able to survive Megamind. No, he blessed all of us. He blessed all of us. You know what would be neat though in that mod? If it spawned monsters in proportion to the amount of people you have. So if you have 12 people, you'd have 2 of the giggling ghosts that just pick you up and carry you away. That'd be swell. Okay, so we've got Zervin, there's a Nidhogg, and then we're on to Tsukiyomi and Seiryu. Alright, see you. See you, my beloved. Let's get you some therapy. Kazakh Doll, is that you? The faceless Kazakh Doll himself? I used to have an ogre called Kazakh Doll. Actually, you know what? I should do that. Maybe I'll drop the Final Fantasy names and make all my characters called after WoW gods. WoW gods? What the fuck? EverQuest gods. Alright, I'm deleting one of my characters and I'm remaking them. Prepare for the Kakarot Kazakh Doll. Think how many gnomes there would be. Jesus Christ. I'd rather not. Can we get equal amount of bangers though? Because those are fun. You really want to play Barotrauma again? Barotrauma was fun. Barotrauma was a trip in regards to how it played. Very unique. I enjoyed the game. There's just a dozen blind dudes with guns. Jeez. That sounds terrible. Also, by the way, I don't know if you knew, but we are now, since we're now in April, that means in just 3 weeks, we will be on the moon. And I won't stop saying it like that. Thank you, Moon Knight. The moon. We're going to be crafting and gathering. It was fun except for you trying to mutiny every 5 minutes. Listen. It's going to be us, Freddy. Listen. All I'm saying is our submarine required different leadership in that point. I wasn't trying to murder you as soon as you turned your back on me. I mean, yeah, but in my defense, Max, I'm not a reactorologist. This needs to be a Unreal.
Not yet. Not.
I want to listen to Wayward Daughter over and over and over again for 4 months. Everyone did that because we didn't know how to play. Yeah, I think April did that too. I think there was more than one fuel rod incidents in our playthroughs of Barotrauma. But it was fun. It was hilarious. That was a good game. It was less of a game, more of an experience. I fully expect that Suyu will be in Unreal. I think she almost has to be, right? Honestly, an iconic fight. Alright, can we get Suyu instead of this dickbag? Sorry, I apologize, Seiryu lovers, Seiryu enjoyers. We did Seiryu so much for the Mount Farm back in the start of Shadowbringers, and it's just like... Lake was the best gunner you ever had. Yeah, no, look, listen, Lake had really enjoyed repos, so he's back into the games on Tuesdays, I believe. Unfortunately, Lake's work is really keeping him mega busy, so I wish we could get him for more than a session. Last night's session was kind of weird. I kept eating shit and dying. Like literally I died so much, which I don't normally do. Azim and Beta were like, I think so do LD. I think he linked it. He's like fucking gone. No, I just died. It was fun. I mean, that game it's a lot of fun if you got the right folks. Again, it's about the vibe. No, I don't want your tether. I don't want to tether. Oh, I missed. Nailed it. I hate that they spawn. How many AVs am I gonna miss to that? Because never mind, it's fine. He was talking to me about Clank stuff, and then he was just like, I walked outside and died immediately. And like, yeah, that happens. Yeah. Just a hunch, but it might be because your why are you crouching attitude while watching the smooth head cart. Okay, look, listen, Brady. You know what? That's only happened like, I don't know, a few times. It still needs a little more science. I was also eating my dinner as which is, I'm not going to be in here chewing in people's ears. So I was eating my pasta, made with my homemade pasta sauce. Delicious. I was savoring the flavors of Solu. Shut up, say to you. Nobody likes you. Don't forget the 3 weeks of Unreal when you all do Shinryu. Oh god, gross. My favorite part about last night was hearing Solu yell, he can't shoot at all of us, followed by a bunch of gunshots, then I was this is gonna shock you, Franco, but I was the first person to get shot. I was actually, I yelled that and then ran in there thinking we would all run at the same time, and then immediately just blasted. You were? Gotcha. I thought you were already dead. I thought you were just permanent because nobody got your body. Alright, what else do we need here? We can try Shadowbringers. Tsukiyomi, Seiryu, Zervin. Oh, Nidhogg. My bad. Nidhogg. Gotta go back up one. Nidhogg. Let's see, I asked for help moving the giant expensive painting and he blew your head off. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick. But yeah, Repo, $12 game. Lots of fun. You can play it solo if you're into being terrified on your own, which, you know, some people are. Ah, they're all gone. My favorite part was dropping the shotgun and killing Azam and Zabes. I tried dropping, I found the wizard staff. I found Brady's wizard staff and I tried to drop it or shoot somebody with it. And I couldn't use it, like there was no trigger to actually zap people with it. So I just put it down and it started firing wizard shots all over the place. It was great. Oh, when it takes damage, it has to fall and lose value. Gotcha, okay. It's not an action? Yeah, I found out. So you're saying is I can be hiding up top somewhere and then accidentally, oopsies, and then people are gonna get blasted, what you're saying to me? Yeah, no, it's not an action. You can't just use E on the wizard staff. The wizard staff is those ones they want you to lose value on if you want to blast stuff with it. I mean, that makes sense. There's a remarkable amount of, what's it called? Balancing to that game. Like, that's the one of the problems with Lethal Company, right? It's just, it's unhinged and it's unbalanced. It's all over the place. But this game seems to do a very good job of having checks and balances for how the game works. I wish action was an option for it, and it lost value though, so I could actually, yeah, no, that'd be great. That'd be really fun. The thing for me is you can hide. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on when they spot you and the type of monster, because I've ran away down many corridors and hid, and then the dude just shows up and blasts my ass. Also, when their product gets off, yeah, no, and I'm happy for them. You nearly started by accident. See, there was something I kept doing, trying to turn it or something, and I kept using it when Brady brought back the first one we ever found. So you just kept tapping and blasting, as one does. All right, what do we have here? Tapping and blasting. I mean, Ruby for Krister. I'll go DPS for that because we're gonna have to DPS this. Do we have the bodies with 5 of us for Emerald? That's the question. Because I don't think that we do. You're not just sitting there next to doing nothing for 20 minutes. Yeah. I enjoy it more than the other similar games because if you die in a round, there's multiple chances to get. Yeah, no. The bring back ability is huge. I can die in Emerald if you need bodies. Absolutely. Look, here's the thing. We just need to get past phase 1. Getting past phase 1 is the biggest issue with Emerald. Once you get to phase 2, it's easy peasy. Phase 1 is the one. I've only done the EX twice in Shadowbringers. No, by all means. Maybe we get you a mount out of it if you so desire. If you need, oh look, I'm not gonna say no. The faster we crank it out, I guess the question is, who needs Emerald? How much do you like Sander and Asm? Yeah, Behemoth Primal, Ward 5, Plot 6. You almost left as a joke. It's okay, Ray. You enjoy yourself with Brady and Allie. We should have enough bodies to bust it open. It's okay. Your book is the worst. What do you need book wise? My book isn't all that great. I'm not a huge fan of this. Bust it open? Yes, you heard me. I said what I said. It's just like that one NPC said in going to Shadowbringers. Bust open the gates. SOS and Golbez, but I don't care to do it. You also have 9 retries. Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that. Look, that's exactly the quote from that one mysterious NPC. Just bust open the gates. And once we get Brady here and Allie will get going.
Caliente.
Hi, Brady. Bye, Brady.
Bust open the gates.
Speaking of busting open the gates, friends, let me tell you about my bestie, Psyche. First of all, step 1, go follow her. There's a follow button right there. Streams 4 days a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, with potentially Wednesday bonus streams coming back to us. So go hit the button, follow her, see when she goes live again. We're playing, I believe, Repo again on Monday. Besties, Franco has the mod list ready to go. What else? Yeah, doing some Project Zomboid. Had to start over on the rat race today. Well, started yesterday, Tuesday, because unfortunate passing of her character. But whatever she's playing, you'll enjoy yourselves. She's a very good time, and thank you very much for that reset, Bessie. You get 2 votes. Let me know what you want to vote for her. I gotta run to the pharmacy. No, run away. Go do the thing. She's already gone. It's like I can still hear her. Once I get over your social, send it to me and I'll send it to everybody else, Franco. Send it to me and I will make sure that everybody gets it done if you so desire. Franco, I'm on my way over to beat up your social anxiety. There you go. That social anxiety is coming for your... Welcome on, everybody. Again, make sure you follow Psyche. Thank you for coming on over with the raid. If you gotta go, that's fine. Thank you for coming on over and supporting both of our channels by partaking in that raid. We're playing some Final Fantasy 14 today. We're going to be doing story time today. We're going to the main story. We got a brand new patch last week. It gave us a lot of goodies, including brand new stories. That's a new chapter. So we'll be doing that later on. I think we're going to do the last couple of fights here that we're doing for the group. And then we'll probably do a couple of PvPs. And then we'll do story time. So hopefully hang out with us. Imagine having social anxiety. Imagine, Jabba Bob. Hey, Solo, can I vote instead of Psyche? No, you shut up. Breakfast. Alright, be safe, bestie. Get out there, get the meds. Imagine not having it. That's me. It's okay. It's okay if you have it, and it's okay if you don't. Sometimes it's, we help each other out. We go forth together and help your friends.
I need my emotes.
You need your emotes? Thank you very much, Jinx. Welcome back for those 4. That's 4 years. That's a long time. Hey, there goes Ali. Welcome on in. But thank you, Jinx. I appreciate it. Thank you for using that Prime here. Let me know what you want to vote for. You get a vote for our cooking stream. It is exclamation strike toppings. Our cooking stream is going to be on the 14th, I believe, of April. It is egg themed. And it should be fun. No wonder I can't survive without that. It's been a long time. I think I lured you in with the Solo 9 Think, and then from there we just... It's been 4 years now, so I appreciate it very, very much. Also, go follow Kiss and Jinx as well, by the way. She also streams. Where am I? Emerald Weapon. Where are they? Emerald. So this fight is a little on the spicy side, if you don't have enough bodies for it. You want to overpower it so much that you don't see some of the mechanics. So... let's get in there. And they had like those are my 2 most used emotes. They're just perfect. I need to get more emotes for different things, but it's time to get new emotes, I believe. I have the budget for it.
She hype on my train to emote.
Thank you, Franco, for the biddies. Appreciate that. Thank you for shoving the hype train onto the tracks. You need Solo 9 cannoli? No, you don't. Nobody wants a cannoli emote. Unless it's like 5 emotes and it's just one elongated cannoli. Then I might think about it.
Headshot.
Scam train.
What do you mean scam train? Thank you for the biddies, Ash.
Big fat tacos. So by egg.
So big, indeed. I see you there, Ashley. Thank you for...
Psych wiggle.
Thank you for the biddies, Iggy, Ashley, and Jabubab. Thank you. It's very kind of you guys. I appreciate that. You vote cannoli? Got it. I will respect the vote and apply it. So to be fair, I've never actually had a cannoli in my entire life. My trepidation with the cannoli, my seeming dislike of it, is because Wolfie won't shut the fuck up about it. Wolfie really wants the cannoli. Therefore, I don't want it. Eggplant parm, thank you, Ash. Let's get eggplant parm up there, up to 31. Hey, once this cooking stream is done, I will most likely not with the cannoli thing. Me neither. But they remind me of an episode with Markiplier where they discuss what could be called cannoli. And I mean, there's a fair few foods like that, right? Like culturally, I get a lot of what is a taco because, you know, I'm Mexican, so it's the food of my people. So naturally, because it is internet, we try to inflict as much emotional trauma as we can. Please don't run me over. Please don't run me over. Please don't run me over. I see you right there, Allie. I see what you're doing. You know what? I respect it. I saw the arrow pointing right at my body. You see, I'm a black mage. I'm not gonna move. I'm fucking dead. You panicked? No. Oh, Sandra. I mean, sorry. Krister's also dead. Is there a mountain in there? Ah, not a mount. Baited. You can, you know, roll need if you want it. So that was an accident. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see. That's the reason I started doing cannoli memes here, because that episode. There you go. There you go. All right, last one is Ruby, and then we're on to front lines. Yesterday, Azam and I went 4-0 in front lines. Azam is like 7-1 this week. You can drop whenever you like. Obviously, you're not beholden to staying in here. This is just helping folks out with their weekly thing. But yeah, this is Final Fantasy 14. It's an MMO. We do a lot of community stuff together. Psyche also plays this game. I need to make her a set of gear. I have all the pre-crafts ready to go. She actually plays Reaper. Surprising, I know. You hang out with her. Like if you hung out with Psyche, I know that's a shocker. That Psyche would play a Reaper class. But yeah, she'll be getting in here, and ideally, maybe joining us on my Tuesday or Thursday stream just to do content. Get her weekly raids in, maybe an Unreal group, stuff like that. So. And also, I'm playing a new class. I'm playing my original DPS class, which is Black Mage. As you can see here, me and Brady are both playing Black Mages. The playstyle was recently changed for it, and it's far more amenable to... it used to be super punishing. It used to be the class of people that were super high-end players who could maximize how to do damage. Essentially, you had a 15-second window. And in that 15-second window, you had to get your buffs off or refresh the window. Otherwise, you were essentially boned. Your DPS would struggle. And in a game like any MMO, you want to be as optimal as possible. When arrows show up. There we go. Thank you for the hype train emote. Oh, that's a good emote. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Now in HD goodness. She's so moist. That's our waifu. Nail. Yeah, so I'm trying to learn the class and be better at it. It's not that it's super difficult to play it. It's just been made more accessible. I don't want to call it easier, because any class can still be played very badly. So I'm trying to build muscle memory so that way I can actually be efficient and as optimized as possible for the content that we do, because I will take this into there are tiers of difficulty. There's your base level, normal, entry level, and then there's like the EX version, the extreme version, and then there's the savage version, and then the ultimate version. At most, I go to the extreme version. So, but even for that, like this past Sunday, we tried it, and it was a little. We got chunked hard a little bit there, and we didn't get the clear, where we normally do. So, want to be optimal. Want to get in there, want to learn the class. But thank you, friends. That should be most of your books. I think that was the first time we've totally skipped the ad phase. It is. Normally we don't, so that was good stuff. So see, Treasure Dungeons, Zeromas, Deep Dungeons, Barbie. Ugh, Zeromas and Barbie. Gross. Okay, Anna, I think we're good there. I think we're good there. It's just a couple of raid things. I free you all from helping us out, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you for hopping on in there. Back to Crystal you go. Thank you, Allie. Thank you for your taxes. I paid for it with my life, as it turns out. I got all right. Who wants to do frontlines? Asm, I know, wants to come along. Brady and Franklin, do you want to come along for a frontlines? Day squad gets the first invite because they're the day squad. Yeah, all right, let's fucking go. Workout time, get it done, homie. Lift them weights. Asm invited. All right, we got room for one. Your 11's coming. It's a very cute lamb. I like it a lot. It works very well. It synergizes. These pants are super old. Like, these are from a way long time ago, but obviously the colors of the top and the shoes go very well together. It's a very cute glam. You gotta dye your fox ears though. You can't just old like Solu. Nothing's that old, Wolfie. The red fox ears. The top removed the ugly sash on this skirt. That dye is weird. Did it really? Okay. I was wondering where you get that little mini skirt, because there's not that many. Back into your Balatro addiction. May the cards be in your favor, Jinx. And thank you again. Lyric mode activated. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Oh, my knees. Some things are older than Solu, like me. Alright, Crystal said them first, but we're gonna run a couple, so if you're not in on the first one, is today the new map? Yesterday was Onsel, or was it Seal Rock? Apparently Lise has no fucking organs, because my waist got your waist got smaller. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my spot right here. Spot number 6. Alright, so we're just gonna do a couple of PvP matches and then we'll go on to the story. This game, if you're unaware of it, don't let the MMO tag scare you. It is a story. It's a Final Fantasy game. It's story based. It's got probably the best Final Fantasy story of the entire franchise for the first 10 years through Endwalker. But it's not very fair to say that because obviously most Final Fantasies are standalone single player games, whereas this one has had a decade to tell you a story. And they weaved a very good story out of it. It's actually fantastic and very, very good if you buy into it and you get past certain segments, because again, 10 years of storytelling is a lot. But they have slowly turned the game to be more single player friendly, so you can go into dungeons with NPCs, and through a lot of the content itself you can go through with NPCs, so that way in case you do have anxiety and you don't want to group with folks, because coming from World of Warcraft myself, I've had an ass full of dealing with people in random groups. The community for this game is fantastic. I've had almost 99.9999% positive experiences in dungeons, and I have my 3,400 comms to reflect how much group content with strangers I've done in this game. They're working on it. Yeah, they are working on it. They are working on it. They have gone through and added a lot of the trials to be with NPCs. So they're working on it. Yeah, I think it'll eventually get to a point where you can just go with full-on NPCs the entire way. The better option, I think the fantastic option here would be where you can do a mix, right? You can bring some friends along. Let's say you got a couple of friends you want to play with, and then what is that brush? Is that the new one, Brady? And then you can just get in some scions to help you out. E12, gotcha. You're about up on Aether, so your experience on randos isn't great. Yeah, I mean, as you get more people, the more populous the area that you play in, the higher chances of encountering negativity. That's just the way it works, right? That's why World of Warcraft in part has a bad rap, because of the sheer amount of people. You're more likely to run into some jerks that'll just ruin everything. But again, this community does a very good job, I've found, of being very positive on Aether, Dynamis, Crystal, and on Primal. I've been to the 4 North American data centers, and I've almost universally, not 100%, had very positive experiences. Let me tell you something funny once you catch up a bit on the story. Okay, I look forward to it. Secure today. Okay, secure today. Gross. I mean, I think secure. I like Astro on secure, so we'll see how that goes. As with any really long story, there are ups and downs. Yeah. So when are you finishing up? Finishing Liza P. Franco asks Wolfie. I can remember 3 total instances of someone being a jerk in a group content with me in the last 10 years. 2 of them were pretty bad. All 3 were reported. Yep. And reporting actually has a pretty good effect here. Obviously, your mileage may vary depending on the infraction. But I've only ever had to contact GMs in about, again, 15 years of playing this game from 1.0 up until today. A couple of times. And every single time the GMs were like, you know what? We're going to handle that. And did they? I don't know. Maybe it was just part of the spiel to accommodate me and make me feel like something's going to happen. But yeah, I can recall one dungeon that was pretty bad. And they got vote kicked right the fuck out. they got kicked out of the group. There's a vote system, and we done. It's been a while since you've had to report players. Yeah, I mean the last time I did it was in with Heaven's Word. What's going on, Dietrich? I think it was in Heaven's Word, but I have a lot of fond memories of randos. Like every holiday season, without fail, I'll join a group and there'll be people that. So remember that one group in particular. There was a Lalafell dressed as Santa and a couple of Thailanders as as sexy reindeer. So the community has a pretty good rap, but it obviously depends on who you ask. Some people will shit on it for the smallest of things, but I think in general it has a very positive community that's very, very willing to help. You have a breakfast burrito with sriracha. I would like your breakfast burrito, por favor. Please describe unto me what is inside your breakfast burrito. I think 2 times that I had to report people. One was player using mobs to try to kill people. Other was CC AFK. God, that's gross. Actually, no. The most recent person I reported was that monk at the end, the Shadowbringers, Brady. They ran around for like a couple of weeks with just speed hacks, one shots, and just they were that fucking monk in front lines was everywhere. My favorite part was we would have entire alliances dogpiling on top of this one cheater. They didn't get banned for like 2 months. Yeah. No potatoes. Listen, if it's breakfast, it's gotta have potatoes. What's going on, Judas? It's gotta have chorizo, egg, and cheese. Most recent I reported was a person using speed hack in Fall Guys. Oh god, Fall Guys. Potato squares. Look, listen, gotta have potatoes. Breakfast isn't breakfast without potatoes and eggs. And after your workout, see, I'm gonna have to make my own chorizo. That's what's happening for cooking stream, by the way. Here's the problem though. Apparently, per the recipes I looked up, chorizo can take anywhere from 24 to 3 days, 24 hours to 3 days, to let the flavor sink in. So can I keep my hands off of the meat for 3 days? Is the question while it sits in the fridge. I'm not saying I used mobs to kill people, but it was sure funny when Malik was already hasted before the train got there. Yeah, that's slightly different, working up the A ranks on occasion. Every single fucking hunt train, though, it gets tiring. Alright, let's go. It is... Oh my god, is that the God of War? Is that Kratos himself? I'm going to play Astrologian for this, because Astrologian plays very nicely on this map. Alright, where are you, Brady? That's why you make 3 separate batches and find out how long you like to marinate your chorizo. It's true. It's true. Wait, I don't have any gear for Astrologian? I mean, it just wasn't saved for whatever reason. That's weird. Alright. Let loose the cow of war. Nakey. Look, we don't use the cows anymore, Brady. Nobody else uses the cow. Or the cow method of PvP, psychological warfare. Alright, so this is a new map we just got about. This is an old map that they took away from us for 2 years, and then they lightly touched it up when they gave it back to us. And we're like, that took you 2 years to do? I mean, how bad my luck has been. I've been kicked from leveling roulette just for playing Lala. That's really weird. That is super... I mean, obviously, hopefully you reported them. That's the machinist! You gotta go to the middle, gotta go mid, stop chasing. What have I done? Let's go mid. 1 year, 11 months, 3 weeks, was deciding whether to add barriers to the rank. Yeah. So my job as a astrologian here is I'm a healer, but I'm here to be a menace. I'm here to AoE as much as possible. Yeah, good job. Yeah. And I do a pretty good job of it. I got my dot on them. Good job, Reddy. Thank you for getting them. Only 2 assists so far. Okay, well, we're fighting on the wrong side, I think. Got that white mage. Oh, that's a lot of blue. They're just trying to get me. It's okay. I know how to play ninja too, so I'm used to it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so essentially this map mode is you can see a timer here on the right hand side. Once that timer runs up or runs down, whatever you want to look at it, stuff spawns in the middle. You go to the middle, you kill it, you get points for your team. Yeah, you can see the bases here around the perimeter here. There are 3 colors, yellow, red, and blue. We are currently red, so we only own 2 bases. These also give you points, so we want to get out here and take as many of these as possible, so that way we accumulate points. I'm about to snare them here. That is the basics of this map. If you played Dark Age of Camelot, this game is essentially the PvP aspect of it is almost a carbon copy of that. Carbon copy? It's almost look the same thing as that, except it's not persistent because you have to zone into the instance. Blah blah blah. Yeet machinist. It's true. But as you can see there, we now own 4 of these red nodes. Our timer is down to 10 seconds. So we want to get over to the middle. Carbon copy means the same thing. Okay, like the ESL sometimes, Judas, it gets me. I'm like, does that mean what I think it means? That's gonna be the worst thing ever when I die and somebody goes through my search history. It's not gonna be anything nefarious. It's not gonna be anything mean or illegal. It's just gonna be my own dumb bitch ass. What does X mean? How to spell Y? That is going to be my entire search history right there. Student consolation, English is your first language, and I still get shit. You still Google shit? No, I get it. I'm there with you. All right. What can we do here? I unfortunately keep... that is a lot of flares. Christ. Okay. No, come back! Oh! Oh, that... Oh, no! That's a... Son, that's a stack marker. You got to bring that in. Why is this paladin all up in our business? Okay, cool, sure. Okay. Reference to those papers that you write on top of. Yeah. I mean, you can't kill me either. We can't kill you, Reaper, but you're not gonna kill me either. Yeah. Keep on swinging. Yeah. No, here comes the two friends. Run, Brady, run! I bet they're feeling super powerful right now, and it's literally their teammates that are killing me. It's literally the machinist doing all the work. More like a sack marker. I have a name. Alright. You know what? I don't care. They want to play games. We're gonna play games. How's that Lalafell Reaper still chasing Brady? Brady! No, I'm gonna fuck him up. Come on, Brady. I'm gonna catch him, and we're gonna do. He's done. I will chase him into his own house. Yeah, it takes all 24 of you. Adding the ability to mount while running was the worst idea ever. I never know the optimal way to play this map. I just pick fights. No, I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. It is a very new map, so we're obviously still trying to figure out the... Your burrito is gone? That's sad. That's the worst part about burritos. They're always... They just go away. It's still with you, though. In spirit. In sriracha. Alright, let's go over there. Alright, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna look for that Lalafell Reaper. That's my only job now at this point. I switched to Ninja for a reason, and we're gonna make it happen. Three knockouts. Of course the Dark Knight went immune. And look, I'm a Dark Knight. Why is there a Bard on my ass? I should probably heal up. I can't go forth and find... Let's fucking go, Bard! Bard was real brave a second ago, weren't they? Alright, let's go. Gotta get these points. No, I missed! That's unfortunate. Let's get on Shiro. I thought I could make that jump. I should probably... okay. I mean, the game's still barely halfway through, so we still have plenty of time to do stuff, so... I just need to get into a good AoE session, and I'll be able to get some battle high back. There was a lot of blue up there. I didn't think I'd be able to get out, so I tried to make the jump, and apparently not so much. There was that Rogadin Machinist. I took the knockout for the 3 points. Zoomies! That's not a good fight. We don't want to be there. Alright, what are we doing? I mean, that white mage is being very aggressive. Run as them! They're coming! In large quantities. Please run over my AoE. Oh, they turned back. Okay. You don't get to jump on Brady like that. Who was that? Random machinist at the back line.
Oh, is this the 7.2 dungeon where you yeet Wakamat off a cliff?
No. Nope, not quite. Thank you for the biddies. Bowmage, how's it going? The way dashes work with height is so stupid on this map. A little bit. You know what they should do? They should take the map down for over a year and try and work on that. Work sucks? Yeah. Yeah. As you can see, I'm still struggling to get this map down or encounter. That was just... It feels bad, man. Let's come after me if you want me. Alright, Machinist really wants me then, okay. Hopefully they'll get him. Get him, Brady! Fuck him up, avenge me! Creditors suck harder? That is the truth. Hey, I got an achievement. I got, not achievements, I got battle high credit after the fact. Alright, I'm gonna do a second one on Harley instead of going to the alts, just because I really gotta get the feel for this map. Oh, you guys got him too, nice. Alright, well, we are Team Red. We're currently in third place and Blue's about to win. It's probably because we, specifically me, have been dicking around against Yellow this entire time. Rather than fighting off Blue. It's because Burrito, I mean, listen, I could go for a Burrito right now. Please, Burrito me up. There's somebody over here. Oh, it's one of our teammates. Did that Dark Knight die? Okay. Ah, waited too long. Alright. So, whenever you die, you lose points for your team. So, as long as we're killing Blue here, we're essentially removing their points, which is how you keep them from... We won! Okay, sure, I'll take it. You focused the fucker because you're sick of his shit? Of the burrito? That's fair. Alright, you know. That is a name there. Boob Sin Eater D's. That sure is. Yesterday I had a PvP match with somebody called Unemployed Cat. And I felt bad for them. to be an unemployed cat. That's your name of all time. It sure is. Ask her, I'll come on my alt. I need to spread it around. How am I on the PvP series? So this game does have a series pass where you level up, kind of think of like Fortnite, but a lot worse. You don't get as good rewards, but there's some rewards here that I'm after. So except for look, Cat be doing the laundry, Cat be cooking the pizza. We have a lot of cat emotes. So Brady and Franco are sharing the brain silicon. Yeah, they are. That's okay. It's fine. That's okay. They're a Roman born. You know why I did that, Ruri? There's a disgusting reason why I'm on the ARR scene, and so I have 1,000 Dawn Trail S rank kills. Nostalgia? No, God, no, God, fuck that. And so that involves getting 1,000 kills for this expansion alone. It requires you going between data centers. So the ARR and several other ones load faster than the Dawn Trail one. So because I wanted to get there on time to the S ranks on different data centers, I needed a loading screen that loaded up faster. And ARR, I think all of them except for Dawn Trail are the fastest ones. AR doesn't flashbang you. Maybe I want to be flashbang though. What if I did? What if? Endwalker's pretty slow. I feel that way. I think Sandra said all of them but Dawn Trail were the same speed, but ARR feels fast. It feels like I got the zoomies, so that's why I have that. There's no attachment there. It's literally, but Heavensward is probably the better one. I agree. Heavensward is the same speed and the login is better. Okay. You said you're to Endwalker because you miss Moon Mom? Absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. This is one of my alts. As you can see here, she has a tattoo on her back. I know I've never shown this before. That means that I played in 1.0. This means that I'm old, that I've been playing this game for 15 years. So, yeah. Thank you, Sandra. Yep. Thank you, Brady. Certified old, certified. I mean, my 1.0, my collector edition's right here. it's literally right there. That's the 1.0 box. Where's the 1.0 mount? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about the 1.0. I didn't have money and the game was fucking terrible. I didn't want to spend any time with the game. No, don't squish it, Ashley. Thank you for the biddies. I feel bad that I tossed my limited edition Final Fantasy 11 box and all the goods in the trash in 2019. Oh, that sucks already. And it's probably playing 14 in 2020. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's thing. Who wants to come along? We got room for one. Standard, do you want to come along for PvP? Or I don't know who wants to come along. The irony? Yeah. People who played before the calamity, also known as the big boom, are called boomers in the lore. It's true. It's true. I am a certified boomer, apparently. Alright, let's do better on this map. Again, this map has only been out a week and change, so trying to learn, the community will settle into a sort of play style for it. I am on the wrong class. I do not want to be this class. My bad. I want to be on Palette. No, I want to be on Black Mage. Because everything's Black Mage now for me. Buttons everywhere. There we go. Nailed it. So no Morbol. Morbol is from Blue Mage stuff. There's a Legacy Chocobo that's specific to Legacy players if you were playing up to a point back in 1.0. I did not play to a point. I played in the alpha, I played in the beta, and I played on release for 1.0. And I played a fair bit into it. I got up to like, high 20s, low 30s, something like that on Fujin, back when I actually had the name Fujin and not just, separate as it is now. But the game was bad. The game was so bad. It was terrible. It was not playable. I know there's some sort of train wreck like curiosity about it, but it was not good. High hairline, not me, not even once Antonio. Hairline, not here. Where's Mimi, who is the best? She's upstairs. She's in a meeting, so she can't be here right now. Is it Friday yet? Almost, Duke.
Is it Friday yet, babe? Are dead.
Almost, Duke. Thank you for that resub, dude. Thank you for the 26 months. Thank you. Let me know what you want to vote for. I will get you your spin here in the hopes of... I'm pretty sure Furby's still in the fucking chat. I haven't removed it. I'll remove it after today's stream, unless this lands on it. No legacy mount. No legacy mount. Boom. Shots. Fucking Furby is still in the chat. You guys, Furbean enjoyers get way more Furbean than should be allotted. I'll remove it after stream. See, I would have had that if it wasn't literally for a GPU shipment delay. I was 1 week late when they shut down the new registrations. Ah, Ashley. It would have been neat. It was a time and a place, right? It was a time and a place for 1.0. And again, you know, nostalgia being what it is, I always say, you know, maybe I'd play more knowing what the rewards are, knowing what the future would be, but there was no way to tell that this game was going to be what it is today. They actually took the game down and had to rework it because it was very bad. Very, 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 very bad. I enjoyed playing that ET game on Atari more than I did playing 1.0. Breakfast, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully the day isn't going too badly, but Friday is in fact almost here. Sir, have you begun showing chat how to say tuliolal words with expert pronunciation? I wouldn't say expert pronunciation. I'm relying heavily on being Mexican, because the language isn't Spanish. It's the native tongue there before the people there were massacred and ravaged and destroyed by disease. I forget what it's called. Pero no, I'm trying. Pero mira, tuliolal, I can pronounce some of the things. I got some of the pronunciations down. I wanted to play it, but my laptop at the time didn't hit the requirements, so I was in the process of building a gaming PC. Gotcha, and the lack of GPU. I pronounced half the shit wrong before Dawn Trail. I'm not gonna stop now. I try. I will try my best. Varsity, are you feeling better? First and foremost. That is the question. Are you feeling better? Go in and AoE as many people as possible. I too enjoy that buff. However, I only get a 10%, unlike your 35% buff. Yeah. I rely. I mean, look, listen. I rely on it for a lot. Like Japanese, I get away with a lot in regards to pronunciations, because I just pronounce everything in Espanol, as I would in Espanol for Japanese, and the pronunciations there are fairly similar, which is why it's kind of easier for Spanish speakers to pick up the language, at least in pronunciation aspects of the languages. No, leave me alone. I'm in danger. I can figure out most of the words except for things like the Shaolani A ranks. You mean the Shaloni A ranks? Pinche Shaloni. No. I think that's one of the reasons why people dislike Dawn Trail as much. I think they took the lack of, what's it called? The random tangents, and there are some problems with Dawn Trail, obviously. Mostly, for me personally, with regards to pacing, is that nobody can pronounce shit. My Shalani has a first name. Pinche Franco. A048, very nice, Stoney. Can you come win a game for me, please? You still reject the pronunciation? Yeah, no, that pronunciation is terrible. I'm thinking about it. Is 14 1.0 the reason why I spend so much money on upkeeping a good gaming PC, even though I don't play games that need it? It might be why you have FOMO. I mean, it might be. It did have the requirements that were pretty significant, Ash. Again, I had it like a 220 or whatever. That should tell you how old the game is. And that was the specific card that would get you kicked out of the game if you tried to exit Gridania out of one particular exit. Every single time, 100%, every single time, you would disconnect because of that GPU. The A ranks being, yeah, no, mira, they lose me as well. All right, I can try because I know how to pronounce certain combinations of consonants and vowels there. Pero it's like trying to pronounce anything in the Aztec language it sure is a struggle. Yeah, those names in particular are, I mean, it's a beautiful language if you can pronounce it. And I'm starting to learn a fair bit myself. Like, it's not axolotl, it's axolotl. Fuck, I forgot to say it. It's not axolotl, that's for sure. The X has a sh sound to it, but not like a sh sound. Not an S-H-H-H-H sound. It has a... Get back here, machinist! Summoner 2. No. Alright, what are we doing here? But yeah, I mean, I've actually stopped to look things up for how they're actually pronounced. That way I can actually pronounce them correctly when the time comes to say the names. Like, again, Tuliolal, Shaolani. It's soft in how it works. I'm gonna die. But it's interesting. I like languages. Languages are a lot of fun for me. So I took it as an opportunity for Dawn Trail to learn how to pronounce some things better. At least like the X sound and other sounds. Like in Espanol, the double L isn't a double L sound, it's an A sound. So it's just one of those things where it's fun to learn. In my case, more about my culture to a certain extent, because it's very varied there between Mexico, Central, and South America. As Shadow pointed out, there's some things that are very much South American.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
Yet Apio. Kihenaheamwi.
What you call me, Franco? Thank you for the biddies. I don't... Mira, okay, no, that's fair. You want to call me names? Case closed. I have some people pronounce axolotl differently. One person will be like, I am... what? This is how you say it. And then someone else is like, no, that's not how we say it. Yeah. I mean, once you get the language down, it breaks down into dialects, right? Per region. Just look at the, look at English. English sure is... depending on where you live, there sure are some pronunciations. Oh, you don't. Get back here. I love that they accepted their fate and just stopped. Cookies, mate. Indeed. Cookies, mate. Time for me. Go get that dinner, Osric. Have a good evening, dude. We'll see you tomorrow at Psyche's. Get that rest. And then you have to factor in that a large part of South America doesn't even speak. Yeah, exactly. They don't hablan español. It was you have to go way back, right? Before, when the actual people that lived there had their own language. And it's like, mira, I try. I make the effort, but I'm not gonna sit here and claim that I get it 100% right. Did I ever tell you my high school never offered Spanish? But one year we could take the AP Spanish exam for free. So a bunch of us Mexicans took it and you all failed. That's porque there's a reason for that. The Spanish that they teach you isn't Mexican Spanish. It's Español from España. They're out here teaching us a different iteration of Español. That's why. Mira, I had a Spanish teacher that told me that on day one. She was like, "We're not teaching you what you call Spanish. We're gonna teach you Español." What'd she say? Something along the lines of real Español. Which again, in Southern California, where it's predominantly, you're gonna get a lot, not completely, you get a lot of Mexicans though. Let's be honest. She set the tone right away to be very unlikable. Very, very much not a likable individual. Hola, compadres. Hola. What's going on, comadre? Comadre Lemon. That is, you know what? That's a good combination. I'll go with that. How's it going, Lemon Drop? Good morning. Hey, people like that going to teaching? Yeah. Like obviously, I'd be open to learning the nuances of the European version of Español, right? Because it is its own thing. But no, leave me alone. But to come into it day one like that in a high school setting is just like, that wasn't it. But yeah, my high school teachers were the same way, part of the era, and not having the same PC standards as now. But they all trash Latin Americans. Yeah, no, absolutely, it's a thing. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a origin to that. I just never bothered. So, Lou, why have you cursed me? How so? How have I cursed you, Brady? What have I done? I'm so sorry. I'll do it again. I got one kill on your main and I already have it. Nice battle how you got there, Brady. Would be a shame if you added more to it. Nope, leave me alone, leave me alone. My body. Over here, they do the same, but rather for proper, instead of vile. Jesus. Oh, I thought I would. Oh, apparently they focused me down a little hard. That's unfortunate. I got one to see. Look, listen, Brady. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Asm's healing. Asm averages like 2 to 3 million healing per PvP match, by the way. So I think we owe Asm some burritos. Because girl is doing work, but I'm also out here buffing like crazy. So. Am I doing this despite that scholar? Yes. Literally just despite that scholar. Honestly, I think it's just racism, and I think there's a fair bit of that, Judas. I think you're not wrong. I think there's a fair bit of that. What I want to know is, how did Homegirl end up from? I mean, I guess it's Los Angeles, right? Suburbs of Los Angeles. I guess LA is big enough of a city to warrant moving there just for the sake of education and work and all that. It's like, of all the places to land in, to spread that, like, damn, man, because I did take a Spanish class. I did want to learn proper Espanol. I've said it before, and also, I mentioned it. I'll mention it again. I learned my Espanol from my mom, which is why it's as bad as it is, because my mom, Mexico, in the 50s, she was pulled out in first grade and told that school is only for the men. So you're going to stay home. You don't get to go to school. You don't get to learn. So just like that. So that's who I learned my Espanol from. And obviously, from friends and street and all that sort of stuff. Is mostly how I'm gonna jump off here because you don't want to be their friends. Nice, Freddy! It's a Freddy from above. Apparently my parents didn't let my older siblings watch TV if it was in English. Wow, well, there you go. Spanish from España is the correct version, and Latin American Spanish is the incorrect. And we get that a lot with English as well, right? You see it a fair bit. Like they're both the same language, it's just different dialects. But again, I think, as you say, it's born from not necessarily the most what's the word here? The nicest of intents, right? No, my body! You're trying to kill me. Nope, back it up, back it up. Back it up. I'm gonna go up top. Go up top. Go up top. It's a curse to my parents for pulling me out of dual immersion after preschool. I could have been so powerful. You still can be. You still can be. My mom, because again of her background and how she was treated as a child and not allowed to be educated. Another game, another win. Easy game for Babbies. 42 assists, 1 kill, 1 death. Hey, look at our top killer is Ariel. 12-0-29, almost 2 million damage. I don't even have to look at who's top healing. I already know. Yeah, no, look at that. Look at the discrepancy. 2.6 versus 1.5. 1.2 million damage. She can't keep getting away with this. 2-0-25. Yeah, no, I mean, that checks out. Assists. I'm at the top because Astrologian plays that way. In before Ariel gets Hand of Mercy before Ari does. So, but to be fair, I think part of the harsh trashing was part of the era and different reasons. Like some of the nicest people who were open-minded still trashed it because that was how you talked to high schoolers at the time to stress, and their home Spanish wouldn't pass the AP. I mean, that's certainly a reasoning for it, I would assume, but it's not necessarily... It's not very good. It's not a good reason. But it do be right. I'm gonna disband. It's time for stories. Let's see. I know I'm trying to learn so I can hopefully communicate with more of the community I work for, and also so I can talk to your boyfriend's family. That's a very good reason. You gotta find your own reason to learn it, right? These times are different. Yeah, no, I get it. But as someone who lived through it, not necessarily. It's still not a good reason. I'm glad that it's better now. It depends on where you live. But it still wasn't a good reason back in the day. I understand that that's how they were taught and that was how it was said to be done, but it still sucked. You actually gets Hand of Mercy first, you'll scream. Let's see, one of his Entias does not speak English. We only see her like once or twice a year. But it would be very nice to get to have a conversation. Yeah, I mean, that is one of the better ways of learning as well, right? Actually, once you get the base down of being able to just converse, because that's how you pick up a lot of things. That's how I learned Espanol. I never sat down with a textbook outside of that one class that was, and I got it. You know, I picked it up. I think the first semester I had like a D, which is the only D I ever had in all of my entire academic career. Was in Espanol. But when I picked it up because languages are fun. Once I looked at the book more than the teacher and their nonsense, I was a 810 now. Nice as them for the week. Nerd. Listen, anything that wasn't math, I could pick up on the go. But yeah, again, my mom made sure that once I was in school, once all of us were in school, English only. They wanted to put me into ESL classes because that's what the system does when you first start it up. And she said no. My sons are gonna learn English, and you're gonna teach them English, and they're gonna be in English and not the ESL classes. And so, in part, my ability to learn Espanol at a young age is suffered from that. But obviously, it was to my benefit since we were in Los Angeles and in the States. Ari's at 38.35. Ariel at 14 for Hand of Mercy. Getting there. I think Ari's fine. I think Ari's safe, but gonna make Ari sweat a little bit. We got our Fields of Glory Framers Kit. Where's the MSQ? I shut off the widget for that. I don't think we'll get to the dungeon today, but dungeon and trial. Also, by the way, Cowie needs a trial and has asked to be carried. So on Sunday, for those that want to help out, Mimi's, she had a bit of a hard time in the dungeon because she had a very bad headache. It was a long, hard work day and she was struggling. It just compounded for her. So she has requested, she's sounding the alarm. Call it now, by end of Dawn Trail, it will be even-ish. I mean, you're playing Picto on both, right? So it's just a matter of the games. What's going on, Breezy? It's a solo, it's a Breezy. But yeah, it's interesting. Languages, I do enjoy them, and hopefully it goes very well for you, Judas, and you get to pick up the language very, very fast. Because it's one of those really weird things, and I asked Cowie about it the other day, because when I call my mom, it's almost 100% in Espanol. And so, obviously around Cowie and Cowie's family, I'm 3,000 miles away. I'm up in Nova Scotia. I'm not even in the States anymore. It's always English here. But as soon as I get on the phone with my mom, it's pure Spanish. I was just curious how it's like for her to have the switch flipped on your partner like that, to go from, you know, the everyday English speaking to full on Espanol. Doesn't bother. I mean, why would it? She knows who she married. So I was told not to ask this, but I'm gonna ask this anyway. Okay. Residential area, so not the one I took. What happened with solos number 1 to 8? You know what? Next question. That's not it. Next question. What's over here? Never mind. They're on your crawl space. There you go. They're in deep storage over at Lemon Drops. They asked too many questions. They each have one Mexican blanket, different thing. Yeah, as they go up in number, they get more wolves on their blanket, on their body blanket, or tigers, because I got tigers, because I got Biaco on mine. Look, listen, the barrio blanket. It's right there. I actually have 3 barrio blankets, but yeah, they get more moons and more wolves or more tigers. I rate different areas. PC isn't as good excuse, but at the same time, I put that lens on to see if they really meant. Yeah, no, absolutely. I get it, Ash. I get it. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to break the cycle, right? If that's how they were taught, and that's what they were exposed to. Like myself, what I was exposed to. It's easy to look back and be like, they should have treated us better. Where's the fucking entrance? versus carry on. Hey, what's going on, Aaronville? And carrying on how they knew how to teach. Nailed it. It's right here. Taking the longest of long. Listen, this is the worst building to try and get into. Look at that. Oh, it's right there. Literally. It's, what color would you like, Asm? You were just lost? No, I'm not. You're lost. What's a map, Precious? I blame EverQuest for that. What's going on, lady? Hey, Mira, we out here trying. All right, Zara, let's go. Solo for partner when? You know what? I've given up on that. I don't have the numbers for it. I'm nowhere near. Obviously, my numbers are inflated a little bit because of Psyche. Bless the bestie for rating me, but probably not going to happen. Not anytime soon. So used to EverQuest is true. All right, let's see. So my wife got me a calendar once a day or twice a day until we catch up. Daily affirmations. If you love someone, set them free, but keep their Netflix password. I mean, that's fair. With the way how much Netflix fucking costs these days. All right, March 20th. Thanks for being the bigger person and apologizing when I'm clearly wrong. Okay, personally called out on that one. I didn't sign up for this shit. I don't fully blame you because I regularly try to run into the side of the building instead of the actual entrance, but I've never taken the lap before. It's because I blame chat. It's chat's fault. It's true. How's it going though, Mary? It's been a while. Hopefully you've been well. You're with me? Orale. You heading to the back room? That's why I'm talking to the back room doorman. Alright, where are we? Alright, cryo. Right, so this is obviously spoiler areas for the MSQ. I'm not far off. My concurrent viewership limit is around 41, 42, somewhere around there. I fluctuate in the 40s, so I'm still a ways off, and that's fine. My community, we do well for ourselves. I think my community does exceptionally well for our size, but I'm content with the way Twitch has evolved the affiliates. Like, would it be nice to be a partner? Obviously, more numbers would equate to more success in other areas of Twitch. But as it stands right now, I can still keep up with chat. I can still talk with chat. I can still see Brady talking shit about EverQuest and me. So it's just one of those things, right? How do you? Did Sulu just call this? No, I said chat, not. We're a good comfy size. We can still converse. We can still have conversations, and can most of the time see your Xenos bullshit. I see it all the time, Asm. I just don't read all of it out because I'm not going to put those words out with my voice into the ether on the internet. I read most of it. I'm like 99% of the way there. It's one of those things, right? Like, I don't think I'm gonna hit partner streaming 14. I'm still here streaming it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm not gonna hit partner on some of the games that I play, but I think the route for me to hit partner or partner numbers would be to increase visibility outside of Twitch, because Twitch doesn't do a very good job of it. I mean, you know how it works. You know how the system be. So I need to get more visibility outside, and hopefully that feeds into this. But equally, I mean, I see certain TikTokers that I follow on one thing and just burn out of Twitch because they get no traction here. And that's the way it is sometimes. It's weird. It's so, I don't know. I don't put much thought into trying to be partner. I just keep trying to do right by my community, and that cost me numbers wise over the last 4 months. I see the numbers every day, so not too badly, thankfully, but that was a blow. This might be the first year where I don't have growth, but you know, we're only a third of the way through the year, so that might still change. But yeah, I don't, not something I would push for If we get close, then we'll address that when we're close. But I'm content to have my friends in the chat and my lurkers who do a damn good job of showing up and hanging out. That's all I could ever ask for. And again, I think the number was a few years ago. Somebody put it out that if you're averaging like 30 viewers, you're already in the top 5% of all of Twitch. So we are wildly successful. If you look at it from a subjective point of view, objective, subjective. Where's Judas at? If you detach yourself and just look at the numbers as a whole instead of this little microcosm there, we are wildly successful as a community. This weird place with there being so many partners at half your viewership. Yeah, and that's just one of those things. And like again, it's why I don't really. It's hard, right? Everybody has a story. Everybody has a reason why their numbers fluctuate. Sometimes you never find out why. You'll never know. People just stop showing up, and it is what it is. So. I know why I'm currently in a decline. It's stabilized and we're good. But yeah, it's a weird business to be in. It's a weird industry to be in. And just keep on going and things will, even out. I think TikTok people watch short form. I think the better platform to find long form content watchers is YouTube. Yeah, and also I think it's one of those things in regards to TikTok is there's a significant difference between shooting video that's a 20-second snippet that's highly successful and viral versus sitting here for 3 hours and being able to talk to people and converse. And more shirtless streams needed. Those are for off Twitch because those aren't allowed on Twitch. Nipples can't exist on Twitch, unfortunately, Mary. 30 concurrent viewers is approximately the top 1% of Twitch according to Twitch. There you go. And that's the stat I cling to the most, Lemon, because to achieve those numbers is just wild. People are also online less due to COVID being over. Viewership is down generally on Twitch. Yeah. There's a ridiculous stat. I forget what the number is. How like more than half the streamers are ones. Yeah, 0 to 1 viewers. 0 to 1 viewers. And it's hard. We were there. When I first streamed, in my first initial streams were with a friend, and so she brought some people over, and those are people like Smoosher and stuff like that. But after that, I went from, a huge following of like 20 viewers at a time to 3 to 4 viewers. Bless Neobody, who's been there for so long. Supporting the channel to just be there, and other people, lurkers that I don't name because use pasty. I don't think I can buy with pasties, Murray. And also you gotta pay extra, you gotta pay more for that. See, all the streamers on Twitch I found in the past year have been from TikTok. It's never been on Twitch. Like when I'm on the site, I don't need the following tab. Yeah, same. Honestly, I might watch like suggested channels. Like Solo9 viewers also watch. There's 3 people listed right there. I might peek at that because as a moderator, I'm curious. Asm, yes, it's fine. It's fine. I sometimes leave it, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, so it's a weird industry to be in, but you have to take it all with a grain of salt because it's just there's so much going on. But yeah, I found a handful of Twitch streamers that are partners on here that are also hugely successful on TikTok, and so I think it's just that. I think it's spreading out into other. And I have been editing videos because I did say I would add stuff to YouTube, and I'm getting there. But obviously, with the workload in game for stream, I haven't had a lot of time to do that. But I have been trying and practicing and learning how to edit. Yay! So. Essentially, at some point, we'll get there. That's for the retirement stream, yeah. The scripts are purely just from where the raid trains took you. Probably same for me. Like, it's offering... Obviously, the Twitch algorithm isn't very... It's not too knowledgeable, because it's telling me I should go watch Xenos. Fuck that guy. That's not going to happen. Ever. And a bunch of other people. Like Molly Berry, obviously from Psyche. They're a good person. So yeah, you gotta differentiate. No, not yours, not your husband, Asm. not Ye Galvis. I think about him and the guy who said, I cleared every raid without a guide, and every time we wiped, he went, I understand. Alright, they can start an MSQ. But yeah, no, it's a wild industry. And there's a lot of ups. Hey, Galvis. More like hair Galvis, not me. See, because I don't have any hair, Antonio. I don't know if you know this or not. There she is. She's back from her meeting. But it's wild. It's a very interesting thing. I could sit here and talk about the industry all day long. I could literally talk about the ups and downs. Mimi lives? Yeah, she's back from her meeting. Chat says hi.
It's white outside.
Oh, it's snowing already? April snow. We got a snowstorm coming, 5 to 10 centimeters. It's gonna be fun. This right here has been great from the Party Finder stories alone. Yeah. All right, crowd. We gotta say a glimmer of the past. Let me read to you, chat. Not very well, but I'll try my best. Also, it occurred to me the Solution 9 song is just a sort of remix of one of the primary Dawn Trail songs, and it didn't occur to me until yesterday. I'm in the Sun Zone. No, look, listen, Lemon. I left California so you could take my spot. We changed, and now you have all the heat, and I'm here with this cold. I love the cold. That's been every X Factor. Yeah, I know, but I'm a dumb bitch. It didn't occur to me to do 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 like. I know that song. So, listen, this is Fu, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Nod. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Fu, glad to see you here too. What's going on with Lamat? What's going on, girl? We swapped, we did. We did. And I also lived for 8 years in Arizona, so I just left spots behind for everybody. I mean, to be fair, living in Arizona is great. And speaking of the devil, let's catch up. Let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliolal and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settled down more. But while I'm Gululja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. Oh, is that all? Dome bottom left? Yeah. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Interesting, okay. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. Itchy nose. There's one other matter, the highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. Whomst? By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell and Yashtola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. Hey, so this song has a Dawn Trail theme in it? Really? Is it like a remix version of the...
Sir,
Fuck,
I
man.
cannot believe that your character is in such a lewd outfit.
It's not
The
lewd.
nerve, showing these.
Mhm.
What's next? Ankles?
I will take my shoes off for the next cutscene, Bow Mage. I'll fucking do it. Thank you for the biddies. I will get in there. Let me see. Wait, you guys had somebody called Nissan Altima in your party finder? And I'm not gonna lose another gallbladder, Brady. I only have one to give. Be like Steiner, ankles out, ankles out. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The internet doesn't need to know that. I mean, fair. The break room is in the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. The gall of the bladder. Nod. He was chill and reliable. He lived up to the name. That's all you want. You get good mileage with him? Alright, I can't get lost in this room at least. Man, this dude is a whole ass mood. Yeah. Yeah. The break room. Hi, Shale. The music. I like that. This is voiced. I'll shut up.
What is she doing here?
Leave her alone, Wuklamat.
We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
Flesh and blood.
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Lightning. So she stood in the AoE like I do and got 30 seconds of paralysis. I feel her.
Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
The Byeko X flares walked right into him. With her grippers out and everything.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
Leave the royal grippers alone.
What? But how can that be possible?
Rosa and I called this. There was one image that they put on the site, the teaser site, and then that they removed right afterwards because I'd played 9, so I played 9 a lot, several times. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy 9, so I was like, that is 100% her. There's a scene with... Never mind.
The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not.
I like her voice.
What is this place?
And why isn't that woman wearing any clothes?
Is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Otis.
And who are you people?
You get her a haircut? Yeah, it'd be
We
nice.
mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
You people? Wow.
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting.
Yeah.
Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
I mean, not much of a choice there. Her model? Yeah. Oh my god, hi Shale.
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Man, I could go for a nice 400-year nap.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
And Shale's boots, Sander. Whoever VAs Shale needs more work in this game. Give them another character. One with a lot more lines. I like her voice a lot. New meme just dropped. New meme just dropped. I desire to know this new meme. Oh, poor Galoja. He wasn't that cutscene, but they couldn't see him because he was shorter. Her voice is great. Her voice is very nice. What would Otis do if he were here? What can I do? That's good questions. Instead of calling things Timu or Wish, we can say Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. The Nintendo 2 Switch. Yeah, no, look. No, that was in fact not my voice. That was not my voice, Christopher. I was Fiend didn't have doggy waiting for her outside of a pizzeria. No, she's fine. She had Otis and that Z person. Shale's VA is already fail. Okay, can I have Shale's VA do more voice work where she sounds like Shale? That's all I'm saying. I do not believe that you are lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. I did. It's a very sad reference, Bowman. Stop trying to make me sad. I remember that episode. Zelenia? I just forget what it's called. This is a very well done cutscene. I like this a lot. This is more of this in storytelling.
I know this has all been a lot to
That was
take
nice.
in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisaie's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Y'shtola is the motherly sort. I mean, she's the mommy sort. I don't know about motherly, though. LSA never abandons those in need. They're comrades you can rely on. She's very motherly? Are you kidding? No. We'll go with that one. She'll take you over the knee?
She's known
Joke's
those
on
for a
her.
long time. You can trust in her judgment.
Joke's on her.
Besides, you help to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
Yeah, it's been a while. 400 years.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Yeah.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
You love the baby? He's
Great
growing on me
idea.
a lot,
There's
Lemon.
no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
He's growing on me a lot.
That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
That'd be awkward. Coke shaky.
Still want to take a look, even so?
Mm-hmm.
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We can go together. We'll be your escort now. That seems like there's a separation there. Want to bring her to the fold, right? Be friendly. The wording matters.
I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
Seekers of Eternity. Title drop! You like to follow us in that dungeon? Yeah, in the station? Yeah. Yeah, so initially when we first saw the character, I was like, that's a weird story point. Which was immediately followed by, who's that kid's mom? But I like them as a character. Like, they've grown on me. And they are very mature for their age, but... what am I going to go as? I guess Pictomancer? Tank? Picto, I guess. I like this looking and following. The parentage story is weird, but I like him. Yeah, no, absolutely. No. That was the part that just, because that's all we had for him at that point, right? And as the story MSQ developed, we got more of Gululja, and so I like him. Hopefully they do more work with him, and we get to see more of his advancement as a future leader. He's different. Scions and characters are same. Yeah. It's why I wanted to get rid of all the Scions except for Gra. I wanted to get rid of all of them at the end of Endwalker. Alas, here we are. It's really weird that you try to find out about the kid and suddenly Otis backstory. Yeah. Which again goes back to the pacing of Dawn Trail as a whole. Thank you as well, Fu, for your kindness. The Endless Fiend. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with the situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Give me money, please. Oh, weird, because we didn't know what they were going to be doing going forward with 7.0. Looking back now, it's better. Yeah. I figured a second playthrough, and my second playthrough was a little bit better than the initial playthrough. Not that my initial playthrough was bad. The only beef I have with my initial playthrough is that Shaolani should have been about Cryo instead of cowboy gangs. Cowboy fucking gangs. Meowdy. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Nods. Yeah, it should have been more about Cryo. Honestly, remove Cryo. No, not remove Cryo. Give Cryo more of a spotlight there, and remove Smile. Remove Smile. And I think it would have flowed better. I think Shaolani is the sticking point. I know it's the pivot point, and that's what they wanted us to, where we transition from the initial thing to you know, the broader story. But I feel like they should have, they could have done with that better with that part, with the use of their time there. Again, not that it's bad. I enjoyed it. It just felt a little weird. It felt like we followed Cryo the entire way here, and then we're like, okay, see you later, fucking nerd. Enter stream, and here remove Smile. How could you, Solu? Very easily. If I have, look, I have an audio editor, I can very easily remove it, Kai. What's going on, Kai? It was good to see you the other day, man. I missed you. Into an acoustic version, yeah. Again, that's my only beef. The pacing of that entire area sort of threw the entire thing off. Or playing it during war crime, during war crime train. Let's see. The only issues I had with Smile was the choir backup vocals. Without it, I think it would have been fine. Yeah, I mean, it was a choice, but I still very much enjoyed Dawn Trail, so. It just needed, it was a puzzle, and they tried to get this one fucking piece, and just jam it in there as hard as they could, and instead of redoing that piece and adjusting it.
Apologies for keeping you waiting.
I need these fucking pants. I haven't talked about it.
Such clothing before.
Kai, when am I gonna get these booty shorts and leggings? You're the fashion reporter. When am I getting them? Kai has no say in it, but they are, you know, it's not that it's just the booty shorts and the leggings. It's not just, obviously the item is very nice. It's the fact that they're actually layering in a way that's very nice. Mog Station 9.4, Mog Station right now. For my fashion reporter, look, Kai is the fashion reporter in my heart, okay? You can't take that away. That is a title that Kai will have in my head for the rest of my life. Apparently the jorts are in game. Yeah, individually they are in game. It's just they layered them. You love the jacket? Jacket's very nice as well. Her jacket's very, very nice. It's just the way that they actually layered two items over each other works very, very well. And I mean, hopefully, I mean, they have said, right, we've talked about it before, that they're going to give us more rewards and better rewards. And it seems to line up with the end of the HD treatment of the game. And then they'll start giving us more. So hopefully, now that once the HD nonsense is done, it needed it, it's fine, it's whatever. We'll see more variety in those leggings. Are, please. You'll pay money for this? Same. I've never bought a single Mog Station item. I would buy that from the Mog Station right now. Jorts are in the game. We got our wide leg dickies. Sock check. My socks are good. My socks, mira. No, I'm not pulling my socks up. I don't know what you're talking about. They're halfway up my calves. But mira, I would take the Cortez. No, look, listen, Lemon. We want to be authentic, but we also don't want to get hit up. Sorry, tangent.
Oh, that really suits you.
Yeah. Soft check. Rolling it now. You think Sphene is open to retainer work? I mean, after 400 years, right? That's quite the gap in her resume, Ruri. She would need something to put on her CV going forward. So maybe there's an opportunity there. Let's see. Agreed. It's like you're a different person. It looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll. Agreed. I forgot. I don't know what I'm agreeing with, but yeah, sure. We're complimenting her.
I'm glad to hear that.
I like her. I like Sphene so far. Like the real Sphene.
A moment before you head out.
Okay. Give Shale, swap out Shale's unfortunate pants for this outfit, please. Give Shale the outfit. Your queen.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
Do we have more Shale? Yes, please.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the
Hood
people
up.
of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
It's true.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for
What's
your
going on,
concern,
Poppy?
Shale.
Welcome on in.
Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
Okay, because it is Square Enix, so I do have a stipulation to make though. When I'm not Yoshi P's watching, by the way. When we get these shorts with leggings, please don't make it specific to the individual race's thighs. I play a Thailander for a reason. I don't want to walk around with Sphene's legs, please. Please make the thighs proportional to what my character actually is instead of this. Kind of fitting then, since not Sphene sure is faking something, sure is. I don't know what, pero...
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
My entrance?
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
You want her glam? Those leggings would look great on your bun girl. Those leggings would look great on everybody, dude. I want those leggings. I like how it's not necessarily... I know what we're going for with the look. Like the pockets, the back pockets are sticking out the bottom. It's not that, but I like the whoever designed that. Yes. You successfully attach a Heaven's Eye Materia 11 to the ceremonial tunic of healing. 78 materia were lost in the process. My condolences, Sandra. English. Mira, ESL, don't worry about it. This tier has been brutal for me for melding. I think it took something like... Has it always been... Are my eyes... The fuck is this? I'd follow up. You'd follow up those stairs. Where are the lines not aligned? Is it my PC? Don't worry about it. Those lines should be aligned. Is all I'm saying. Man, look, listen. This place is called Solution 9 and it's broken on the inside, but that's hitting a little bit too close to home. It's a little bit too much on the nose. Ignore the... Look, those lines line up. Oh, you know what it is? I know what the problem is. Here's the issue. The problem is the retainers for whoever does this hasn't brought any fucking neon lights because the retainers never bring neon lights, so they don't have enough neon lights to finish the stairs. Not that I'm angry about it, because I've only gotten 1 neon lights since they put them in game. He says retainers. They're fired. Hey Solu, did you know that Smile uses the tune from Wait, does it really, Freddy? It uses the tune from Dawn Trail? That's news to me, man. Thank you for the heads up. Important note, I posted tacos. How to get me to stop and look. ¿Dónde están los tacos? On Blue Sky. I'll have to look it up after. Do I follow you on Blue Sky? Fucking better. Hi, not Sveen. But yeah, they uploaded a picture to the teaser site, and it was like this. I was like, I know that scene. That's Garnet. But yeah, look at the again. It's this part here. Wait, so they are the pockets. It actually is the pockets. Oh, that makes me want them even more. She isn't Asphine. Oh, you're right. She's actual Sphine. My bad. My bad. That lady wants to talk with Lamashi, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. Daisy Dukes, then Daisy Dukes. Then why don't we let Fu choose? What? Why me? Nod. Alright. Can't skip the following cutscene. Let's look around. Wait, hey, Brady, I think this song also uses part of the Dawn Trail theme. Not sure. It's like a piano arrangement of it. I think so. Alright, so it was like 5 in the morning or whatever, and I kept clicking on this one down here. I didn't see this one up here. I was like, why won't it go anywhere else? I'm done with this. Let me go elsewhere. No. I'm just dumb. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Fu and Lamachi a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. He likes to watch. The lady talking to Lamachi is just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. Where the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that our railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Duliolal's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. I like how she said that with an absolute straight face. If you attune to Lanode 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You know, if that bug were still available in-game, you could see Brady and me, like a couple of dinguses, just floating up here in the middle of the sky. There was a part right here when Dawn Trail launched. There was like an invisible pole or something. You can climb all the way up here. It would just be a couple of, just hanging out at the top. If you attend to Leno 9, I read that. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. Don't mind us, just low on gargantuan leather. Oh, yeah. Yep. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and their treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Zelenia. Oh, I read that as my parents, Otis and Zelenia. There's commas there for a reason. My parents, Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Sir, Venat was very clear. Henceforth, he shall walk, respect her wishes, please, or be smited. I think that was a more broader. I don't think it was literally you have to walk everywhere. I don't think that's what she meant, Varsity. I wouldn't presume to know her intents, but I don't think we have to walk everywhere. Watch me teleport. I'll fucking teleport from here to there. Can you imagine how disappointing though Venal would be, Varsity, when she said we're gonna walk and then I'm stood outside in front of the guild house and I teleport right back out front to the guild house. It's the exact same spot. Like she literally did all that she did, and I'm just a dumb bitch teleporting to the exact same spot because I thought I clicked something else. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Fu and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then. Why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. But Wicked Thunder said if you need wings, you just make them. It's true. It's true. Wicked Thunder did in fact say that. This is... Or we can just run there, I guess? Let's take in the views of Solution 9. Please, for once, perceive me. If you didn't know, my name Solo_9 it's literally Solution 9. It's a name, a moniker I took up way back in late 90s, super early aughts. One of my first characters in EverQuest is called Solution 9. So I've been using the name for God, how long now? 26 years. My moniker is older than Max. My nickname is older than some people in chat. I mean, that's fair. That's fine. Sorry, Heidelin. I've got to pop girlies to support. I've got pop girlies to support. Yeah. Listen, Brady, she would understand. Heidelin would absolutely understand. Varsity is doing the equivalent of clipping a streamer out of context and then quoting them. Who would do such a thing? We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Seen, Fu, the two of you go ahead and order first. Ooh. Drinkies. Yes, Ray, what's up? ¿Qué onda? And yeah, I did forget the Oxford comma, unfortunately.
So many different drinks. I can't decide.
Yeah, they're Canadian. Remember when Sveen said she would be hiding her name and face? Yes. And then Wuklamat just called her by her name in front of everybody at the bar? Yeah.
Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Hey, it's Iggy. Dali.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
If the bitterness is the best part, then Sveen would love me. I'll have the same, something healthy, vegetable juice, maybe sweet cocoa with extra cream on top. Wuglama is the Ryuji of the group. Dude, I can't wait to do Phantom Thief stuff. It's okay. Fruit soup? Yeah, we should probably do fruit soup instead of a hot chocolate. No, they don't have horchata. Pinche Solution 9. Look, listen, Lemon. If there's one fact that I know is that Solu 9 would definitely want some horchata in them. Every day.
Vegetable juice. Otis used to drink it all the time.
Gotta get those vitamins and minerals, that
I'll
protein.
have your drinks ready in a moment.
It sounds like my freaking smoothie I have every day with whey powder in it. It's like half broccoli, but you don't taste the broccoli. Because whenever you put whey powder into anything, all you taste is whey powder. Oh, I like those mugs. Housing item 1.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they?
Oh, the music.
Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sveen, though I'm often told we look alike.
Yeah, because... I wonder why.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sveen.
Thanks, kid.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here.
That bittersweet smile.
Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Yeah. What we need is that as a fashion accessory, just walking around with a drink in our hands. That'd be nice. I take that as a persistent emote or a fashion accessory. They'll be releasing the merch shop for $40 a mug. You're not far off the mark. Didn't they just release a bunch of new mugs for like $35 before shipping, just the cost of the mug itself? Okay, that's some timing on the placement. In search of meaning. There's no place here yet. Give me like a few months to kick the right people's teeth in. We'll see how it ends up. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Fu. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on the True View. If it's that light, aluminum crap that will dent the second you drop it, I don't want it. I mean, this was a general artwork that they put on. That is a lot of bright pink hair. I love it. It's very cute. Like, it's obviously very Final Fantasy. Look at this. This is so Final Fantasy. I couldn't tell you the quality of the product itself, though. Isn't there a crystal somewhere around here? Right there. When we're getting little Galulja drip to replace those rags he wears, he does need better glam, it's true. You know what he needs, Varsity? He needs to do the current maps and get the bouncer set. Imagine Lil Galulja in the brand new bouncer set. It'd fit him. He'd look like a boss. That's gonna bother me forever. I can never unsee those stairs. Little armor that his dad wore? Yeah. Suit him up. He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger has passed, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Ain't that a fucking mood? Rally. Okay, I'm sure. Is rally really what we want to do? Maybe physically none the worse for wear, but unseen wounds also require time to heal. Not just time. Time helps, but not just time. Gotta process. Yeah, that's really gonna help him out. I just punched that man with my emote. Because the pants have a pistol strapped to them. Listen, he can have a gun. Look at him. He can run a country, Varsity. He can have a gun. Some people on S9 don't like him, and maybe he should stay strapped. Exactly. Give him 2 guns. He's an ethereal augur. Let's start off with the regular gun. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. But where are my manners? My name is Machete, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. That's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their families' care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further. But since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Yeah, you're right. Homeboy needs better gear. This ain't it. Do you want to help too, Fu? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. I suppose I can. Don't be a whiny bitch. Do it for the child. You get therapy and you get therapy. Everybody gets this. Listen, I didn't process the name, so I just went with what came to mind, and that was Machete. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. It's just malachite, I know, not Machete. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. Malachite? Yeah, malachite. Like the gem. You know, there have been people in Tuliolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Bye, Wuklimat. What's going on, Sphene? So, there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right. 3 for people on Trueview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Fu? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Alright, so when I got this, I was like, not another fucking escort quest. I didn't know I was delivering trinkets of the dead to their families. Oops. Maybe, I mean... Oopsies. Oh, my black mage isn't level 9. Apparently you can't do sightseeing logs unless you're appropriate level for that expansion. Unfortunate. Alright, so we're delivering trinkets of the dead. It makes sense. You didn't know that? Today you learned? Yeah, it just straight up. Also, by the way, I need to do the raids because I don't know the raid story, so I wanted to do all of the raids. Trial by Spire. Excuse me? This is a blue quest. What's this blue quest? Trial by Spire. That's for off stream. Just to avoid getting too much XP? Yeah. Also, I mean, yeah, I guess. There's something you need. A wrapped keepsake. Entrusted to you by Malachite. This keepsake has been carefully wrapped for delivery. Stone Sea Sky thing. Gotcha. Thank you, Brady. Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some people would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like, how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. But yeah, I want to see. I saw the first Tier's story and I liked it. I thought the story was very good, actually. So yeah, there he is. So I need to make her a set of gear for tank and for DPS, and then run through the first tier and then the second tier as well. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Wow. Yawn. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you for... I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck it seems. The owner is dead and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen's Fiend herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still. Sorry, I need to clear my head. I liked it, which is a good sign, because usually the raid tier story starts strong, and then the second one is not so strong. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed what I saw, and I wanted to see more. I actually felt bad skipping the story cutscenes for the raid because I was the little bits that I picked up were like, ooh, this is going somewhere nice. Oh, hello. Do I know you? No, but you might know this box. Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolal. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. But if they decide to what if they decide to retaliate? Lamachi, Wuklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolal know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they are running out of Neo regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. That's everyone on True View. Let's go to the Neon Stein. It's really strong and intriguing. You're strong and intriguing. Welcome back, Rosa. What was for dinner? I hope it was tasty. Discuss the vending machines. Genal's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. It's full of cocaine. That's why. We all know what Genal's on. I heard before about ushers clearing out the homes of the departed. No wonder he started thinking about their belongings. Your face is strong and intriguing. Your butt is strong and intriguing. So you can purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Imagine. Even though they're gone, the mementos of our loved ones give us the means to reconnect with them in spirit. I'm sure the people who receive these items will treasure them greatly. We went to an Indian food buffet. It was very good. Oh, that sounds like a good time. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That sounds like a damn good time. But welcome back. We've been admiring the shorts and leggings that we want from from Sphene. Give us the glam, Yoshida-san. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lovely as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out on the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. Why are there people passed out on the street? I mean, I guess they're living it up. You're sure it'll be in the shop? Yup. Almost assuredly. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, my neck is so stiff. Hey, that car looks familiar-ish. No, it doesn't have 4 tires. That one has too many tires. Why isn't this the raid vehicle, by the way? When can I get the minivan? This right here? If this were the actual vehicle you get? MSQ thoughts so far. I really like Shale's voice. 18 coloring on Van Wen. Yes, please, Bowmage. First 24-seater map. So there's not a lot of story at this point. I just like the interactions. I like Sveen. She's very softly spoken. I like how they've written her so far. Her interactions with Gululja are nice. Shale being at the forefront is a mega bonus. So far, okay. Nothing. They haven't given much away at this point. Just they mentioned Otis and Z person whose name I forgot already. Who I know who she is. I did the trial. But yeah, so far, okay, interesting. They haven't told me much. Are you talking to me? Fun fact, I found a drunk guy passed out in a dumpster somewhere in this zone. Really? Okay. Like an NPC or an actual person? Zelenia, thank you. Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where'd I know you from? Ah, I remember now. An NPC, interesting. It was at the infusion station in the government sector. And it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. I have no memory of this man. I have no idea who they are. They were in the MSQ? You're the Arcadian fighter who was desperate for souls. You're the one who yelled at Sveen to her face. Are you sure we've met before? We met before? Ah, well, never mind. It's fine if you don't remember me being desperate and rude. New patch? Yeah, who's this? Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sveen's words to heart and found a new job, one where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks, it's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. Mood. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Lamachi once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for the delivery. Wow, what do you mean, wow? I don't remember him. I'm not going to fake it. That's how you get deeper into trouble. Yeah, he couldn't get any souls because the Arcadian was still shut down, so he wasn't getting paid. And when Endless Fiend told him she couldn't bend the rules to either get him souls or get him working again, he shouted at her about being useless. So yeah, so he had it coming. So I hear going, who? Whomst? That guy looks punchable? Yeah, exactly, Ava. Oh god, you know what? I made fun of this when I got the rewards in the morning. This is before I knew I wanted to play Black Mage and I needed spell speed. I was like, ha, fucking purple materia. When am I ever gonna use 300 spell speed later? I spent about 300 or so on Elk's melding because it was difficult, and then I spent more on my own melding. It's fine. I have the clusters. It cost me literally nothing, so it was no charge to me. But please give me more purple materia. Wait, look at these motorcycles. Why isn't ours in red? Can we dye our motorcycle, please? Ah, it looks so good in red. Also, this is straight up out of Robotech, the Mospita. If you look it up, you'll see it's almost 1-to-1. Beautifully done. I love it. A jewel shattered. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Fu. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people who held their queen in high regard, and the stimulant, by the way. And the stimulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Please, OCP, give me all the spell speed in the world. That's last year's model, discontinuing unfortunately. Ah, damn it! Should have bought early and should have bought more. I knew it. Buyer's regret, or in my case, non-buyer's regret. I would like last year's model. Embrace your latest model for 7.5 million. I already bought one. I bought one for my level 5 alt. Because I thought it would give her a speed boost, and it doesn't do the same thing as the Fenrir does. That does give you a mount boost. And then after giving that alt the 7.5 million gil motorcycle, I ended up deleting her because I didn't want her on that account. I wanted her on my primary account, not my second account. So, rip my money. You don't know why people spread that misinfo? They would never do that in game. What misinfo? Oh, the double speed? Yeah, it's just one of those things, right? I think some people assume, and then it's like, haha. I was like, hell yeah, this thing has mount speed. And then Beta was like, no, it doesn't. I was like, what? What do you mean, no, it doesn't? Then other people in my chat were like, no, it doesn't. I was like, but mount speed. Like, no, it doesn't. It's okay. It's a cool looking mount, right? I don't mind it. It's no capybara. Just because you look like you go faster doesn't mean you are. Yeah. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. Makes sense. It's a sad music, it is. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. Not just our loved ones, it's with everyone. And when they passed away and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Don't work that way, homie. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Now, the song, but I don't want to have feelings. It's very good. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning, but I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. Nod. The Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Or is she something else altogether? Maybe someone else who's plotting. I don't know. Huh? Is that? Oh shit, the police are here. Run! Speaking of plotting, yeah. The stimulant. Are you having feelings this afternoon? Not quite, Medic, not quite. They're giving us stuff to think about for sure, but the MSQ is maintaining itself. She's looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Angry face, nod. Alright, well, she's right there. Alright, let's see what's up with Terry. Well, next time, because we're going to have to wrap it up there because it is 4 p.m. and I got to go cook dinner. So thanks for hanging out, friends. As always, thank you for your company. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you. And again, if you're not already following her, Psyche, mañana at 7 a.m. Eastern, more Project Zomboid, doing the thing. Come hang out. You'll have fun. If you're up there that early, come be there with us. I'll pick up this MSQ on Sunday. We have time after, so we're going back into Unreal, and then maps, and then I'll probably do a little bit more MSQ on Sunday. So that's Sunday for 14. That's when we'll be back on 14. Failing that, we'll do more MSQ on Tuesday. I'm in no great rush. I already did the whole thing. I haven't seen any cutscenes. I don't know what the story is on my primary character. But yeah, hopefully you'll join us for that. I'll be back in 3 hours. I stream twice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we'll be back with some Ender Magnolias, which is a fantastic game. That'll be in 3 hours at 6 p.m. Eastern. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. You can come hang out with us on Twitch if you want.